Are you just getting into the world of live streaming on platforms like Twitch or other websites, but as a gamer, things like this really confuse you? Then stick around, because in this video, I'm going to give you my top 5 favorite and personal best soundboards for beginning, intermediate, and advanced streamers. Yo, what is up, everyone? SouZy coming at you with another video this week. Hey, hope you guys are doing absolutely incredible. And we're going to be talking about some soundboards today, something super incredible in the live streaming world. But hey, before we get into that, if you guys are enjoying these weekly uploads, be sure to smack that subscribe button, hit that bell so you always get notified. And hey, go ahead, give it a little thumbs up if you guys are enjoying this video. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. We're going to jump right in, okay? Audio, in my opinion, is one of the most important parts of any streamer's broadcast. Why? I want you to think about this, okay? Not every single person that is watching your stream has time in the day to just sit down and undistractedly watch your stream. Many of them are lurking on a secondary screen while they're at work. Many of them maybe got you on their phone next to the sink while they're doing the dishes. Or maybe they're, they got you in the background in the living room while they're playing with the kids. My point is that a lot of people that are watching your stream are not actually watching your stream. Therefore, the video quality, in my opinion, is less important than your audio quality. People are listening to you all day, but they might not always have the time to be watching you all day long, especially your lurkers. They benefit from audio, but they do not benefit from video. Audio is incredibly important in the world of live streaming. But as a gamer, most of us probably didn't grow up twisting knobs like these. We grew up on consoles. We grew up with the joysticks. We grew up hitting a few buttons, but they did not change the audio. They affected our characters. And so what I want to do is I want to walk you through, over the past 5 years of my streaming, my personal 5 best boards that I've discovered for intermediate, beginner, and advanced streamers, and let you know which board is going to be best for you. I'm going to go in order of price, give you the pros and cons of some of them, let you know which one I use, and then you're going to be able to have the choice to pick which one is best for you. Starting with board number 1 is one actually that I have right here in my hand. This is actually kind of 1 and 2, a little, maybe a 1A. This is a good board right here. This is the Behringer Xenyx Q802 USB. Now, there are 2 versions of this board. There's the 502 USB and the 802 USB. They're going to be the exact same board. The only difference is the 502 is going to be a little bit cheaper, but it's only going to have 1 XLR input instead of 2. If you don't know what an XLR input, it is a universal term for what a microphone cable plugs into. Remember, we're not talking USB boards, we are talking XLR microphones. And this board, honestly, is a good board for a good price. It's not an incredible board, it's not an amazing price, but it's not a super high-end product. But if you're just getting in the world of streaming, you're kind of figuring out, am I even going to enjoy this? You don't want to invest hundreds of dollars and then realize you don't like it 6 months from now. Or maybe you're just on a super tight budget. Can I tell you the Behringer is going to be for you, okay? This is a great budget board for a great price, and you're going to get a good product. Remember, it's not going to sound like the one you're hearing me talk out of, not only because of my mic, but because of the board. But this one's good all around, okay? You've got your EQs, you've got your highs, your lows, your mids. It does not have faders that go up and down, but it does have these knobs you can spin to do your volume for individual channels. You got your gains, master volume. Very, very simple, but especially if you don't understand much about sound, this is going to be great for you. Now, we are going to have links, affiliate links, to all of these products down below in my description. And if you actually purchase one using those links, a portion of it does support my channel, which I appreciate very much. But if you're doing research on your own, one thing to note about this board and many of them, look out for the word USB. If you do not buy the USB version, you're going to be very disappointed when you get your board, because you'll be able to plug your mic into it, but then you won't be able to plug this into your computer, and therefore you won't be able to live stream. The Behringer Xenyx 502 and 802, good board for a good price. Now we're going to jack it up just a little bit, but still going up in quality. Moving on, number 2 is the Focusrite Scarlett Solo. This is a 3rd generation, and again, this is the USB audio, okay? You're gonna see some pictures on the screen here. Now, this one is beautiful. It's small, it's compact. Actually, this is the soundboard that I started using when I first started streaming. Technically, this is not a soundboard, it's an audio interface, but it does work for streaming, and I used it, and it worked very well. Little bit of a difference from this to the Behringer board is you're not going to have very much control over the sound of your voice. You're not going to have your EQs, your highs, your mids, your lows. You're simply going to have a master volume. You're going to have your gain. You are still going to have phantom power, that 48V, which is almost necessary to power condenser mics. But this is the board. If you've got a little bit extra money, you're willing to jump from 88 to 109.99, and you honestly are intimidated by all these knobs, this might be the soundboard for you. If you guys are familiar, I'm not sure if he does still, but Soda Poppin', one of the largest streamers on Twitch.tv, up until a year ago, he might still be using it. I can't confirm now, but at least a year ago, he was using this, and he's got great audio. He's a very, very big streamer. It's a great one to use. Here's one really practical tip. If you're struggling for space on your desk, this audio interface, it's going to be about this big if you get the 1-channel one. If you get the 2-channel one, that's what I had. It can be a little bit bigger, but it's very practical because if you're struggling for space, it's not just small and compact, but it's flat on the top. As you see from the picture, there's no knobs on top of it. The knobs are on the front. So therefore, you're going to get some of your desk space back because you can put stuff on top of it. That's what I used to do. Once you start getting into these, you can't put stuff on them because they're going to mess with the knobs. They're going to change your EQ, going to change your volume. So if you're really struggling for space and you got a little bit more room in your budget, hey, the Scarlett Solo might be in the works for you. Number 3 is where we're going to start getting into, my opinion, high quality professional grade audio, but still for a good price. This is a company that is known for top-notch audio. Allen & Heath Z6 Compact. All links in the description below that you can pick up at your convenience. This one is really great. We're going to go back to the ways of the Behringer. That's going to have the knobs. It's going to have the lows, the highs, the mids. You're not going to have faders again. You are going to have knobs to twist. But overall, Allen & Heath is just going to give you a better audio product than Behringer. Remember, Behringer makes good products. Allen & Heath makes great products. But of course, you are going to pay a little bit more. This is a great solid board. In my opinion, if you've got room in the budget, this is the best soundboard you can get as your just, typical streamer. Just really looking for 1 or 2 channels, not looking to do anything fancy. You just want crisp audio and you don't need to do a bunch of sound effects and all this kind of crazy stuff. Okay, if you're not looking for Go XLR type sound effects, which we'll talk about in a second, in my opinion, this is the best board for you. Now, number 4, not going to go into too much detail because we did cover it last week in my last video. If you haven't, we got a card right here in the top right side of the screen. The Go XLR, okay? Go XLR is a great board, great audio. It is a great product. In my last video, I talked about how it's a great board, just wasn't the right board for me. The Go XLR is your all-in-one, okay? It's an all-in-one board for those that are looking to stream and use a dual stream setup, which, by the way, the Allen & Heath and the Q802, as long as you get the 2 input ones, those are going to be dual stream PC soundboards as well. But the Go XLR, I'm going to tell you, very easy to use, great product. I don't like the fact that it needs software. If I can't use my product when the software is broken, that's a no-go for me. But this one is a massive jump price from the other ones. Last board we talked about, the Allen & Heath, was $129. The Go XLR does start at $400, okay? This is not going to be your starter on a budget kind of board. This is going to be your, I've been streaming for a little while, making a look an upgrade. I just got my Twitch payout after 6 months. You know what I'm saying? You just got your money, and you're looking to play around with some cool sound effects. The Go XLR is really going to be for you. It's a great board, super easy to use. The interface is incredibly easy to use. Just wasn't my cup of tea, but for most people, I think it's really going to be great. But it is not going to sound better than the Allen & Heath. It's just going to have a bunch of sound effects. You're going to get the same audio quality from the Allen & Heath. You're just going to pay $170 more. For the ease of setup, I will tell you, it is not confusing to use the Go XLR. It is very easy to use, but I think you'd rather, at least my opinion, I'd say save yourself $100, watch a few YouTube videos, learn how to use one of these bad boys, but you're not going to get the sound effects. The Go XLR, in my opinion, is only for people who want the sound effects. Do not get the Go XLR if you are not dying for sound effects. You can get equal audio for almost, actually more than half the price, $129 to $400. Go XLR, great board if you're looking for sound effects and really ease of use. You don't want to learn, you don't want to use YouTube videos. And if you've got $400 to spend, hey, you do what you do. God bless you. Not my place. But if you're looking to save a lot of bucks, not even a few, a lot, and don't care about sound effects, I can tell you, go Allen & Heath. But the Go XLR is a great option if it's in your ballpark. Now, I gotta say, I'm a little biased on this one, but we're gonna talk about my personal soundboard, okay? I have it right here. I'm touching it. Ooh, baby, I love this thing. Ooh, it feels good even to touch. I love this thing, man. It's the Allen & Heath Z60 10FX. Now, this one does have a big price point. It is $429. I'm not gonna lie, it is an expensive board, but here is why I wanted it. It has multiple inputs, 4 XLR inputs, which means I can use my microphone. I have a second microphone set up for when I have a guest or I do a dual stream with my wife. I have a third set up for my wireless lapel mic that also needs an XLR, and then a fourth microphone for anything I want. I don't actually use that slot, but I could. It has, I think, 4 or 5 more slots for 1/4 inches. I can plug my guitar into it. I have my second PC, my gaming PC plugged into it. I have so much. I also had an MP3 player one time plugged in. I can do so much. I can change my highs, my high mids, my mid lows, and my lows. I got 16 built-in different sound effects that I can activate hands-free and turn off with a glance of so quickly and so smoothly. It adds a big wow factor during my stream of how in the world is he even doing this? 16 different audio things to pick from. I love this soundboard. Biggest pro for me, which other boards do have as well, is a monitor output mix. What I'm hearing right now is my own voice at my own desired level. I can hear music at my own desired level, which means that when I'm streaming, okay, and playing a competitive game like Rainbow Six Siege, I love to have high energy music in the background of my stream. But in a game like Rainbow Six Siege, I got to turn off the volume so I can hear footsteps. I can turn the volume off for me, but not turn the volume off for you. Now, there are other boards that have that. I believe the Go XLR is beginning to bring in software for that, but I don't think as of right now they're able to do that. They just brought the ability for you to do your mic monitor, but that was after I had already sold mine. But the Allen & Heath is an incredible board. Pros, it is insanely high quality, many inputs. I can do my own monitor input, output. I can have sound effects and anything that I want. It is an incredible board. Cons, it is big. I will tell you, it does take up about this much space on my desk. I'm really blessed to have an 80-inch wide desk. I believe it's 80 by 30, and so it fits on my desk just fine. I have a triple monitor stand, so my monitors don't actually touch the desk, they touch behind it, so the monitor just fits nice and sleek underneath one of my monitors, which is great, but it's a big boy. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'll be honest, if you're not looking to put on a full-blown production, you do not need this soundboard. Go ahead and get the Allen & Heath, get the number 3 option, the Z6 Compact. But if you're looking to put on a production, you're not just your streamer that needs one mic and game audio. If you're looking to put on a production, like I do, I've got myself, friends, I can plug in my guitar, I can plug in sound effects, I need other computers plugged in there. When I'm putting on a full-blown production in my studio during my stream every day, this is, in my opinion, the best board on the market for people that are looking to do what I do. The only reason I would ever need to upgrade this is to get the bigger version, which actually my wife has, because my wife is a music streamer, so she plugs in multiple instruments to it. I don't think I'll ever need that, but if I did, I'll just take hers, right? This board is incredible, and the only con is it's just a little big. But if you've got the space to spare and you need to do all the things that I'm doing, this is the board for you. I hope this video has been beneficial. I hope that you've learned a few things. If you guys need to learn about the ins and outs and audios, I want to encourage you. There are references. There are so many resources on YouTube. Take the time, learn a little bit. Let me know in the comments below which one of these soundboards do you think is right for you. They're all good in their different ways. It just depends where you're at. Where's your budget? What's your experience with audio? Do you want the Scarlett so that you can just put some stuff on top of it and not have to worry? Let me know in the comments below. I love my board for me, but it might not be the board for you. Guys, thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you haven't already, hey, be sure to subscribe to this channel for weekly videos. Let me know in the comments below what you loved about it. Also, give it a thumbs up. And guys, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. But until next time, it's been your boy SouZy. Catch you guys later. God bless, guys. Take care.